Hi guys, how you doing? It's Mrs. Seitz, my mathematicians. That's me. You guys, mathematicians.
That's me!
Awesome. You guys, I'm really glad you came out again today. Today we're going to talk about two things, but first, before we go, let's do our math monster. I know they're really excited about this. Look at their faces. Here we go. Math monster. Math monster. And a math monster. Oh, thank you so much. Woo! Thank you, ladies. Glad you could make it for that big warm-up. Friends, it's really good to see you. And this is going to be a real quick video. It's going to be about three things that we really need to remember. First of all, it's going to be about arrays. Before we left, we talked about arrays. We talked about that whole connection with multiplication. So friends, I looked around the house and I found another array. And it's kind of funny because I was finding this array when I was baking. I know I have time to do that now. Don't tell Mr. Seitz. I don't want to have to bake a lot. So when I'm looking at this array, my friend Adam, who is actually a teacher-to-be, Adam, when we talked about arrays, we saw addition and we saw multiplication. And what is the multiplication? But let's let our friends have a chance. Do you know the multiplication statement or the addition for this array? Do you know it this way? The multiplication or addition statements. Adam, what is the addition for this?
So this way it looks like we've got 6 across. So 6 plus 6 plus 6.
Do you guys agree? I hope so. How about this way, Adam?
Oh, now we've got 3 across. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Whew! Excellent! Do you know the multiplication for this?
I'd say it looks like 3 times 6.
Or
6 times 3?
it can go either way. Adam, thanks a lot. I'm really glad he understood that. How many of you guys got that? I hope you guys did.
I
hope
did.
You tried. Oh, all right. Tommy did graduate out of high school, so we're happy about that. Now, friends, let's take a peek at this array. I love this array. It had donuts. No, it really had muffins in here. Uncle Tommy ate those too. Okay, so what would our array show us here, Mr. Adam?
Well, it looks like we've got 3, so 3 plus 3 if it was addition.
Do you guys agree? How about this way? What do you think?
I think it looks like we got 2 across, so 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Do you guys agree? And what would the multiplication for this type of array be?
Looks like either 3 times 2 or 2 times 3.
Yes.
Oh.
We know that times signal means groups of. We know it means groups of. You guys, I'm really good about that array. I just wanted to share that with you because I'm like every day I see an array. Do you see an array? If you find arrays, take a picture, send it to me. Let me know what addition you see or multiplication. Really quick, friends, I want us to look over here at Mrs. Seitz's board. Thanks a lot, Adam. You can grab a seat if you'd like to and join in the fun. There's a whiteboard and a marker for you. Friends, that make a 10 strategy was basically something we talked about prior to us leaving for school break. I just need one marker, just one for me. Thanks a lot. Friends, this was that make a 10 that we know that when we're using addition, we have a 17 plus 5. We know that we can use the make a 10 strategy to be successful with this. How many of you would know how to do the make a 10 strategy? What would you do with that 5? Would you add on 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? That's okay. Using your fingers is fine. But let's think of a really efficient way. Could I take something from that 5 to make that 17 go to the next 10? Did I hear somebody say get a 3? Yep, I would get a 3. I would take a 3, out of that 5. That would then get me to my next 10, which would get me to 20. And then the 2 more gets me to 22. Friends, that's our efficient make a 10 strategy. Do you think you can use that same concept with adding 32 plus 9? I hope a lot of you know that there's an 8 in that 9. We know that 8 and 2 makes that 10, makes that next 10. So we're now at 40 with that extra 1. Friends, how did you do with that at home? This is a good practice. This is something your moms and dads could do with you all the time at home. Please consider that. Our last one before we leave is the strategy we did a great deal with before we left. It was something we did as our fluency checks. You can do this at home. Have your parents challenge you. Make a 10, same concept, but this time we're using it with subtraction. How is that possible? You know. My friends, we're going to use that same thing. I'm looking at 17, take away 8, subtract 8. Some boys and girls are going to count backwards. Yikers! That's not efficient. Let's do something efficient. Let's make that 10. I know that if I add 2, I'm going to get to the first 10 in 17. I got my 10. 7 more gets me to 17. Altogether, Mrs. Seitz add a whopping 9. Friends, this is the concept, this is the efficiency. Because when we look at our math mountain, remember our math mountain, we know where the total is. We have the total. It's 17. Somebody ate 8 of those 17 donuts. Yikes, it must have been Uncle Tommy. What's left over is that unknown add-in. That's a story problem, friends. You're looking for the other unknown add-in using that make a 10 strategy. Think about that when you're doing anything with our math, is looking at this basic skill we've been learning already. So our answer is 9. And I know that because my math mountain, it's getting all schmiggled there, is living there. Let's try one more, friends. 15 take away 6. I know 15 is my total. 6 is my add-in. I'm looking for my other unknown. I don't have to go backwards 6. Maybe I know this already, but let's use that strategy. 6 and 4 more gets me to 10. 5 more gets me to 15. I added 9 altogether. I've got my unknown as 9. Mrs. Seitz had 15 donuts. Uncle Tommy ate 6. 9 are left over. You guys, thanks for coming. Have a fantastic day. Love you. Bye.